He is indeed Charles Leclerc. A slightly early end to your morning session. Any warning at all that there was anything out there? We talked to Carlos earlier, and he said he'd seen it from trackside and had actually tried to warn the marshals to put a yellow flag out, but it was too late.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like this. At the end, it wasn't huge. There was a bit of a hole in the floor, which we had to change. But apart from that, no, I had no warning. I saw something, but honestly, it was so thin that I thought it was a plastic thing. And we see sometimes some of them around the track, and we just go on them, and nothing is happening. But this time, obviously, it was metal, so it hurted the car a little bit more.
Yeah, I bet. Up to then, a very promising morning. You topped the morning times. Carlos has just gone top this afternoon as well. It feels like a very positive day for Ferrari from the outside. How does it feel from the inside of the team?
It feels like every winter test, which means that we don't understand a thing, because for now it's too early to say. We have no idea what are the fuel levels of everybody else. In terms of drivability, the car is a lot better compared to last year. Last year after the test, it was very, very difficult to push into a direction because we just didn't know what the car was doing. We will get into a corner and we didn't know whether we will have extreme oversteer or extreme understeer, which was a big problem. This year the car is not like that, which is a better starting point. However, my initial feeling is that Red Bull unfortunately remains quite a bit ahead, and yesterday they've done very impressive lap times. But this is only my own feeling, not looking at data, because again, data doesn't mean much for now.
Tyre life was obviously an issue for you guys last year. Do you feel the changes to the car for this year have helped to eradicate at least an element of that?
I think the drivability is going to help us on the long runs. So I think that for tyre degradation, for race runs overall, I think we should be in a better place.
Good news. I know we don't have you for long, so it's testing, so we need to talk about the important things. You have an EP out with Sofia and Pama, the Dreamers. How did that all come about?
Oh, very, very quickly, actually. I mean, the winter break is very, very long for us. I've done a lot of training, a lot of days at the factory in Maranello, and I had a 1.5 day free during that off time, and I went in Paris to see him. He's a good friend of mine, and we sat down and we were initially going to do one song, and at the end we came up with 4 songs. So
in a day and a half.
In a day and a half.
That's impressive.
Yeah. It was, but it was a very good experience. I love it because I mean, I've always loved music, and until now I've always been quite limited, obviously, with my technique at the piano. But I'm a very creative person, and this time all my creativity could work, as I had an amazing pianist with me in Sofiane. So it was a very good moment, and these are the kind of moments that helps me disconnect from racing, which is needed sometimes.
And throwing a great EP. It's beautiful stuff, mate. Much success with it.
Thank you very much.